This is rack house number 1. This is our first barrel warehouse where we're aging lots of tasty Indiana Rye and Bourbon whiskey. What you're standing amongst here is about 2,700 barrels. We have started producing at the end of 2018 at this property with this whiskey. On this row is all rye whiskey, and this row is all bourbon whiskey. We are ecstatic about our quality of rye whiskey and the product that's in these barrels, which is what prompted this event and kind of triggered this Indiana Rye whiskey designation. So, welcome. I'm Brian Smith, by the way, Master Distiller here for Hard Truth. Welcome. I'm going to throw it to Jeff McCabe, one of the founders and partners here.
I think I'll hold the bottle. So, first I want to mention a couple of people who are here today who've really been, all of you are here because you've supported our business, and we really appreciate that. For this legislation, you know, we've got Governor Holcomb here, we're really glad you're here, and we've got Chris Bay, who's our state representative, who really got this done for us, and I can't thank you guys enough. You know, this was several months ago. We had this idea to, you know, there's Kentucky bourbon, right? There's Tennessee whiskey, and those are legal definitions of things, right? And we thought, well, most of the rye on this planet gets made in Indiana, one way or the other. And we thought, you know, that's an opportunity for us. And you know, when you talk about this with folks, they're like, oh, you'll never get that done. You can't get things through the legislature and that kind of thing. And, I thought, well, maybe we could, right? We all did. We thought we could. Which is, when you look around Hard Truth today and you see what everything that's out here, just about everything we did, somebody said we couldn't get done, right? Or that, you know, that there's a reason you can't do it, right? And we didn't believe it. And we thought we could get this done with some help. In the beginning, Chris said, well, we got to be quiet about this. We've got to, you know, we just got to start working it, not make a big deal out of it, and get down the road with it. And I bet we can get it done. And we did, right? And it's really wonderful. So the law went into effect July 1st. It creates a classification, a definition for Indiana Rye, and it gives us, as an industry and a distillery, to go out and promote Indiana Rye in a big way. And I can tell you, just in the last week, we've really been, we've really gotten some attention, not just here in Indiana, but across the country. The bourbon blogs and the industry folks are talking about this Indiana Rye thing, and it's been really positive, right? Haven't seen or heard a podcast or read an article where somebody didn't say how cool this is, right? You know, it's a great thing. So it's a great thing for the state. It's a great thing for us, especially, and it's really wonderful for us today to come out with the first Indiana Rye. And looking forward to our peers in the industry who are doing the same thing. But is Dave Scott here? He's not here yet, but I was going to mention Dave just because Dave is the guy who helps us with the labels. And you know, the juice is really important. That's the first thing, right? But you need a great package, and I think we came up with a great package for Indiana Rye, and it really is a historic day for us, right? So we're glad you're here. We're looking forward to sharing the day with you. We've got the cocktails that you can make with this rye that Brian came up with are off the hook. So we've got plenty. The reason you got a green wristband, because everybody got a green wristband yet. If you don't, you need to get it, because that's your get out of jail free card. Right? When you show up with a green wristband, they're just going to ask what you want, right? So make sure you've got your green wristband, and we'll kind of go from there. Hi, Rob. How are you?
Good to see you.
Another great supporter of the brand. So we really appreciate you all being here. We hope you'll spend some time with us today. Ed, did you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, I can add a couple things.
Yes.
So we've gotten to question a lot of why Indiana Rye, and as Jeff mentioned, you know, Indiana is the largest producer of rye whiskey in the world, and there's several brands that started with Indiana Rye, so like Bourbon, Angel's Envy, Whistle Pig, all of those were started by using Indiana Rye. So we're proud to finally give this product the recognition that it deserves. I'm actually standing next to our sweet mash rye whiskey. So these barrels were filled in October of 2018, and in just a few months we're going to launch our sweet mash rye to the world too. So we're looking forward to continuing the history of great rye whiskeys here.
And if you see me sneaking away from the tour center down this way with the drill, you might want to follow me later.
So, before we have a taste, I mean, so this is kind of a double-edged sword, right? If anybody else has something they want to say, now is the time to do it, but what you're doing is standing between us and getting taste the rye, right? So, anybody else have anything they'd like to say? Are you ready to taste some rye? All right, let's
And I want to give a big thank you to Chris May. We could all thank.
No one's reaching out.
That might be good wine from last night.
After that, yeah.
I had some of it last night. It's all right.
Very good. Hey, Jason.
How you doing? It's all matters. Like, numbers, that's what I found it. That's all I like it about numbers.
So we're ready for the test. So, if you all know us very well, you know we have a toast we do. I want to do that toast with you right now, but it's this morning. It's not as the secondary importance of this toast is not as critical, because not only is this a toast, it's also a sobriety test, right? So if you can't keep up with the toast, that's when we cut you off. So later on in the afternoon, when we do this again, you need to try to stay with us, because otherwise that wristband gets taken away. We go from there, but if you're ready, repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
Let's try this again, all right? Repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
Never lie, cheat, steal, or drink.
Never lie, cheat, steal, or drink.
But if you must lie, lie with one you love.
Lie with one you love.
If you must cheat, cheat death. If you must steal, steal kisses. And if you must drink, quaff with us, your friends.